Snubs?
Ellis.
I don't actually know Ellis. I'm told he is, I quote, a fucking baller.
I guess we'll see. Ah. Okay, good.
My shirt looks really funny on the stream.
Yeah, it does.
Like the stripes line up weird with the stripes of the... Okay.
Gladius, talking about Donkey Kong Country 2. Yes.
Oh my god. I've played that game once, and it was great, but it was so hard.
Dude, yeah. It's harder than DK. It's harder than DKC1, dude. And DKC1 was hard as shit.
Here we go, Pokemon Stadium 2, Ellis versus Moy. I saw a speedrun of that game once. It was intense. Anyway, so Ellis playing PM Mario. PM Mario is a very interesting character. Changed a lot over the course of his lifetime.
Okay, wow. This is a really, really dank Mario.
Very aggressive Mario.
Did you see how high that bounce was? Into freaking...
Very well played. Ellis takes him out pretty cleanly. Some nice momentum stalling there to get away from Moy's falling aerials, too. It's clear that Moy doesn't have all that much experience in the matchup. What he needs to be doing here is keeping some space between him and Mario, like using his range. Because that's the one thing Mario doesn't have. Mario has speed, he has combos, and he has KO moves, but he doesn't have the reach. And that's his, I think what Moy is trying to do is, like, get in the range where he can't use fireballs, but you've kind of got to stay in that butter zone. It's much like the Peach-Marth matchup in Melee.
Did you see that nonsense? That was like a string of 7 hits. That was gross. I loved it.
Yes.
Oh. Dude, fireball into anything.
The former low tiers are very fun to see doing nasty things.
Also, okay, for future reference, Mario was not a low tier.
He's a
mid-high.
Like dead middle.
If you want to talk about low tiers, my boy. But
yeah, we got a NES player in the room. So, but like,
yeah, no, low tier is a relative term.
Not viable tier.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if people can win with Ganon, it's kind of viable.
Yeah, Ganon, the opinion is swayed against him in recent years.
Yeah, Yoshi is currently above him on the 2015 list.
Yes, I found that interesting.
I weep for what he once was.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Ellis just putting out way too much damage here. Like the combos.
Everyone in this room is.
Moy clearly doesn't understand what's going.
God!
Jesus, that was some shroom stuff. So Moy clearly does not understand the punish game of this character. He's not playing neutral very cleanly, then when he gets hits, he's just falling into everything.
I just threw up in my mouth a little. That was... How do you recover from that? That was disgusting. Alright, Gladius has a harder time with Donkey Kong Country 1 than with the second one. Because he grew up with the second one. In which case, dude, you are a baller then. That is outstanding. That was a great game.
Ellis is kind of having his way in neutral. He's making every call. Moy is not putting up anything that he has to respect. This is frankly dominant. I want to see Moy just throwing out hitboxes. Like, if he were at least able to do that, then maybe he could start to control some space. But right now, Ellis is just flat out getting in on him.
And it's also the other thing that Mario has just such a great all-around game. Like, he's got the projectile, he's got a decent amount of speed, he's got a meteor, a great combo game, one of the best combo games.
It's the range that he lacks, and that's, like, what you have to do to abuse that is get in the butter zone between projectile range and being right on top of them.
And the problem with that is that Moy... Everything that Ike swings out is such a commitment. Like, Ike doesn't really have too many quick attacks, so
the thing is, he can throw out somewhat higher commitment moves if he does them from range. And
that's true.
And that's not something that I'm seeing very much. Like, I want to see him maybe pulling a Donkey Kong strat, maybe throwing out a bunch of spaced back airs. That, I think, is something that could shut down Ellis' game.
That's true. I think, yeah, that could be viable here.
But as it is, he's having a little bit of trouble dealing with the angle of the fireballs, and then once he gets clipped with the fireball, his whole game plan goes out the window and he's in combo mode.
That is true. There's really no answer to Mario.
There are definitely answers to Mario.
No, you know what I mean though. Like he's got no qualms against anybody really.
Oh, you're saying there's no huge yeah, you
That's
certainly
what I'm
have to
saying,
play
yeah.
a little bit, but there's definitely the range advantage. I'm still saying that Moy could be playing that better. Like, he needs to play like his Ganondorf did in Melee, where he spaces a lot of back airs and just controls his zone. Ellis is kind of getting free reign to run around the stage wherever he wants. He's being too slippery.
Gladius presenting a very interesting question.
What you can do in that to get really quick up airs is hold slight up on the joystick, slight up so you don't jump, and then move from X to A, just roll your thumb. That's generally considered the quickest way to get an up air. What you could also do is just use up on the control stick to jump and get an up air. If you can control that and get a short hop consistently, that is even faster. That's usually the way that Captain Falcon players get their up air strings.
Huh.
Nice up air string from Ellis. Honestly, I think the platform arrangement is helping Mario more the way that Ellis has been playing this. Because he's throwing out those up airs, and those up airs are covering everything on the side platforms there. I don't see Moy ever getting up and using the top platforms for anything, and if he does, he's probably in trouble. But I can definitely see him wanting to just go to a small stage, get quick KOs.
Ooh.
Like, what I want to see him do is go to maybe, like, maybe not a stadium-type stage, but, like, a stage that has small blast zones, but has also some room to run. So maybe, like, a Green Hill Zone.
Okay.
Because Ike thrives on his horizontal mobility, but the platforms are really hurting him in his combo, in Mario's combo.
I feel like even Fountain would be an okay choice.
Yeah, definitely. That would improve Mario's punish game, but yeah, it still doesn't give that much space. Like, Ike's the more mobile character of the two with his quick draw canceling. Like, Mario's a little bit faster, but Ike has that burst speed. Wow.
Ellis's recoveries.
The Mario Bros have recoveries in this game. That's something that
it's really impressive.
That Moy might not be familiar with.
Ellis smiles, nods.
Generally with the super fast up airs, you do not want to use C-Stick because it's too slow to move from the jump button to the C-Stick. If you're using up on the joystick, maybe. But if you're using up on the joystick, you might as well just press the A button instead and keep your fingers close to, like, the B button and the other jump buttons.
This is gross. This Mario is so grody, dude. I love it.
Yeah, Moy has just not figured out the neutral game yet. Nice
He's
job
making
there. That was
progress.
excellent. That's an adaptation that we haven't seen from him yet. But that, however, is something that he still needs to adapt to.
What was that trade?
I like that use of back air there. It was just a little early. Would have worked for Moy.
Okay. Someone says Moy's our boy, and Moy immediately gets hit with a forward air.
He's got a forward tilt, though.
Even game, guys.
Now the question is, how can Ellis use this invincibility? Oh, and I disagree with Moy putting himself on the platform there. I think that set him up to get comboed. Nice back air. Nice. Oh, and he goes for the really hard read up smash, trying to, I guess, finish things off early. It probably wouldn't have killed. I don't see
No,
why
it would have just given it. It would have more just put him in a favorable position, but it wasn't even worth throwing out. Could have been a missed input.
Yeah, Moy definitely still has holes, but he's closing them. Like, they're smaller than they used to be. Oh! That could be it. Ellis missed a grab. But Moy has yet to figure out how to edgeguard this Mario.
That'll do it.
3-0 Ellis.
Good God. That was something.
Okay, so for